Once upon a time, in a certain place, there was a father and a son living together. On a bitterly cold winter day, a father took his son to cut wood on a snow-covered mountain. While father and son were cutting down trees, snow still fell quietly and covered the ground in layers. In the afternoon, when they were about to return, the snow was so thick that they could no longer go down the mountain. There and number 39's no other way. Tonight, we have to stay at this mountain hut. They said they were staying in a tent, but there was no food and no blankets. But anyway, they built a fire and boiled water. Outside, it was a snowstorm. The wind blew back the straw mat at the door. Each time, the snow would whiz into the tent. Father and son silently warmed themselves by the fire. The sky began to get dark. The snowstorm became more and more intense. Suddenly, a strong wind blew. At the same time, something like a mass of snow was swept in. It stopped right next to the father. It was a beautiful girl wearing a white kimono. The girl blew on her father and immediately, the father froze. Too scared by that scene, the son could N and #39 say a word. At that time, the girl said to him, "Don and number 39 gossip about what you just saw. If you tell this story to anyone, you will lose your life." Having said that, the girl disappeared. Many years passed, the son grew up and married a beautiful wife. Soon, they also had 3 children. Even though they were poor, the couple lived together very harmoniously and happily. One cold winter night, it was snowing outside and freezing cold. The children played on one side of the fire, while the wife warmed herself on the other side. At that time, the young man suddenly remembered the incident that happened at the hut on the mountain. "Ah, by the way, something like this happened one evening, a long time ago, like tonight." The wind blew. At the same time, something like a mass of snow was also swept in. Looking closely, it turned out to be ... When the young man mentioned that, his wife and number 39's face suddenly changed. The wife stood up and lowered her voice to whisper, "I told myself not to say anything, but I said it anyway. Having come to this point, I must take my life. But doing so is a sin for the children. I won and number 39's take my life anymore. But I can and number 39's stay here any longer. Please try to keep the children healthy." Having said that, she went out and disappeared into the snow. I heard it was the snow girl. That and number 39's it. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.